Okay, we're gonna start off with a 9-inch silicone cake pan. And I've cut up 2 pieces of parchment paper to stick in there. And I'm gonna spray the pan with the all-purpose baking spray so that my parchment paper can sit in there and it doesn't slide everywhere. And I have it sitting up kind of high so when the cheesecake rises, it doesn't overflow but just bakes up high. And for the crust, I'm going to use chessman cookies and graham crackers. I've never done this, but I want to see how it tastes. So I've crushed them up. If you see big pieces, yeah, just eat those. And I used about a cup each of those. There you go. A fourth cup of sugar. I'm going to mix that together. Again, if you see big pieces, eat it. And I have a half cup of butter here, but y'all, I didn't use all of it because I poured a little bit in there. So I'm like, if I could form a ball, then my crust gonna be good. Yeah, no, I would say use that half cup, and you may need to add more depending on how you like your crust. See there, I thought, oh, I could form a ball. It's gonna be good. It was dry. It was so dry, but I'm hard headed. I'm learning. I'm learning. So as I learn, I can share it with you so I can give you better measurements. But bake this for 10 minutes in the oven, and now I took it out and set it on the counter for 10 minutes. Now I'm using these sweet potatoes here. They're kind of small. I cleaned them as best I could. And I'm going to bake these in the oven. I'm going to add a little oil to them and bake them. Oh, yeah, that was not supposed to that wasn't supposed to happen, but that's okay. We're going to bake these anyway. I'm glad I got parchment paper. But yeah, get you a sheet of parchment paper because the juices that flow out of the sweet potatoes can get kind of crusty. You don't want to scrape all that. Just parchment paper. So when you take the sweet potatoes off, you just throw that away. But yeah, bake them. I baked them for 45 minutes to an hour at 350 degrees. And yeah, they kind of small, but these are some really good potatoes. And I baked them until I was able to cut into them like that with the knife. See the juices? Yeah, I can just throw that paper away and I can smash the sweet potato. That's how I wanted it done. And I'm going to blend it. My mama used to do this to get the strings out. And they used to get most of them out. So that's what I do now as well. And there you have it. And I had some left over from another project I did. So I just used those. And I got about 2 cups out of it. Half cup of butter, unsalted. Half cup of granulated sugar. Half cup of brown sugar. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, ground cinnamon, a tablespoon of vanilla, and I'm using 2 large room temp eggs, and half cup of all-purpose flour. And I'm gonna mix that. And I know you like, dang, that is too much flour, but I need my sweet potato pie filling to be the same consistency as my cheesecake batter. That's how you're gonna get the zebra stripes. So you're gonna mix that. There you have it. Cover that up, set it to the side until you finish. Scrape the bowl, of course. We got to scrape the bowl. There you go. And here I have 3 blocks of cream cheese, half cup of unsalted butter softened. Mix that together until creamy. Again, scrape the bowl. 3/4 cup sugar. Child, I did not have enough sour cream, but that's about 2 tablespoons. Tablespoon and a half of vanilla. And after you add everything, mix. And I'm adding 3 room temp eggs, one at a time. Mixing after each egg, scrape the bowl. And there we have it. We're ready to assemble our cheesecake. Guess what? I got my handy dandy measurement cups. Yes. So we're going to take us a little cheesecake batter first to go on the bottom. And it could be directly in the middle. However, it depends on how you want your stripes. I'll show you how to do another design one day as soon as I get a chance. But we're gonna layer them just like this. Nothing else. It's that simple. Just like that. Just keep putting it on top. Don't shake the pan to make it lay down. Nothing. Just like that. Just let it do its thing. I'm telling y'all, it's a beauty in all of this hot mess. You know, once you finish baking it, there is such a beauty in this. So things look messy at first, and that's all right. You're gonna have to go through that storm real quick and wait for the outcome. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be beautiful afterwards. But just keep layering it. Don't shake it. I did a video once saying to shake it. No, I was so wrong. Again, I learn every day. But just keep layering it. And I baked this. Once I finish, I bake this at 325 degrees for about an hour. See, it looks a whole hot mess. And I hate the silicone mold because it pooches out or whatever the word is. But you see how it leans out. I don't like that. But we're going to bake these anyway. Because guess what? They're going to get ate. But bake them 325 degrees for about an hour. After they're done, leave them in the oven. Just open the door for about an hour so they can cool in the oven. And then I put mine in the freezer for 2 hours and then the fridge for the rest of the night. And this is how they look. A whole hot, beautiful mess. Look at that. Mm, 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 mm. It's just gorgeous. But I hate the silicone mold. I hate that it, leaned over like that. But that's okay. Again, they're going to get ate anyway. But look, just a beautiful, beautiful mess there. And I'm going to cut these in four one way. There you go. And I'm going to cut these in four again the opposite way. There you go. Y'all don't laugh at my cutting. But this is how it looks. Beautiful. I'm telling y'all, it's always some beauty in the mess. I'm telling you. Look at that. Zebra stripe. And again, you gamble with those layers. But there you can tell, you can see the stripe. That's all I wanted y'all to see. See, look. They're all going to be different. Nothing is ever going to be the same. And if you can see on that piece of cheesecake right there, how my sweet potato pie filling is still kind of soft. Yeah, that's why I say you want to use your own. But I'm going to wrap these individually, put them in an airtight container, and stick them in the freezer until I want something sweet.